my channel, Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used a ketogenic journey to lose 211 pounds total. I am up in weight because for 7 weeks I was on and off keto. My boyfriend was here. Then I did really good doing all these 3-day challenges. Then exactly Friday, today's Friday, so last Friday, a grill decided to explode on me. Looking way better. It's starting to peel off and that burns a lot, but it looks amazing compared to last Friday. I thought I was dying last Friday. So I had 2 ibuprofen shots and ibuprofen around the clock every 4 hours since then. And I did have a very nauseous night because of all the ibuprofen, and I had a bunch of carb crackers. Ew. I hate crackers. Which is plain old saltine crackers from stopping me from throwing up and calming the heartburn down. I did get on the scale this morning. Said I wasn't going to, but I did. But I didn't record it because I was kind of mad at it. But with clothes on, it is 172. Okay, we all knew it was going to shoot up 5 to 6, 7 pounds from the ibuprofen alone, from the stupid saltine crackers alone. And it didn't shoot up that much because I had already shot up for no reason on the scale. So it is what it is. And come Monday, I will start doing hardcore kicking butt again. But I'm not there right now. My head's not in it. I'm going to be completely honest. My head is not in it. I have a few good hours. I've been awake exactly 30 minutes and it's 1:30. Having my first collagen coffee. I'm headed out to the store. So on my drive we're going to talk, but let me pull out of here and then we'll talk. Okay, we'll talk real fast before the wind gets really bad in here. I guess I could turn the air on for a few minutes, but I really enjoy driving with the windows down. Okay, so it has been a rough little week. I'm sleeping 16, 17, 18 hours. I have a few good hours and then I'm exhausted again. I'm back on the couch. I don't know if it's from all the ibuprofen. I don't know if it's from the pain I went through and it still seems really bad. Or my body just trying to repair itself and heal from the shock of it all. Yeah, if you missed it, a charcoal grill, go ahead. A charcoal grill blew up. I had a backflash with the fire and came out and just covered me. I got lucky. This is lucky, people. This is crazy lucky. My apron caught fire. I usually don't wear aprons, so it was made of jeans. I was able to throw it off me. It just scorched it all over once the fire went out. The little places, there is a few places on my chest that got caught on fire. I didn't realize, but it's little places here or there throughout my body in weird little locations. I guess the fire, it just went through the apron in certain places. A few little places on my tummy, but nothing like this. So it could have been way worse. So I'm very happy that that's what it was. I know I can't go down in weight right now. I'm officially been off ibuprofen for over 24 hours. So I'm not putting myself through hell trying to do 20 total carbs to lose weight right this minute or some crazy cuts, because it takes at least 4 days of the ibuprofen out of my system before the scale is going to start moving again. Now, if I could work out, like insanely work out and sweat, the scale would move taking some ibuprofen, but I can't do that. I can't do my Oculus, and I want to so bad because I cannot close my hands properly. And every time I do, it starts ripping to pieces and stinging. I can't hold weights. I walked some yesterday. I think I got like 6,000 steps in yesterday, which was amazing because I've been so dead exhausted. Like, this really took my energy away. I suffer from fibromyalgia, and things like this can set it off really badly, which makes it either extremely difficult to sleep or extremely difficult to stay awake. You never know which version is going to hit you. You're also in severe pain all over and just feel like garbage. You feel like something's attacking you and you're dying from it. Yeah, fibromyalgia sucks. You never want it. So that's how I've been feeling. That is how I've been feeling. So that's why you saw what I ate yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, it was homemade taco salad. I did Quest chips later on during the night, since I decided right now I'm just going to do 25 net carbs for this weekend. My weight's not going to budge anyways. That won't actually really put any weight on me. It puts water weight, and I'm already there. It's not going to add any more. My body's kind of weird. It holds a certain amount of water weight, and then it doesn't go any higher. Unless I was to go eat real carbs. But when it comes to like net carbs and stuff, it just holds a little more than it would on total carbs. So I ate those. I ate that yummy wrap. Oh my gosh, let me tell you how I did that quesadilla. I first wasn't making a quesadilla. I was just gonna be good. I got some really expensive cheese that has dill in it. Is that Haverty or whatever? I can never pronounce cheese. And it had dill. And I sliced that up and I put a big slice of the Haverty normal cheese in the pan. And I started cooking it. And I was like, that cheese is so good, I don't want to make it burned and hard because it's going to change the taste. What can I do with it? So it's already really melted in the pan, not burned yet. I grabbed one of the low-carb tortilla shells, put it down on top, and smeared it all in there so all that melted cheese would melt and stick to the shell. And then I threw in some Kerrygold butter to crisp up the shell and kept cooking until it was all nice and crispy. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. It's my favorite brand, which I forgot the brand's name. I'll have to look. It's my favorite brand of low-carb tortilla shells. Definitely not clean keto. We are not talking clean keto right now, so don't come at me. But it tastes better than a real tortilla shell to me. I have never found a keto one I liked before. And this one doesn't seem to affect my sugars, even though I think it's like 4 or 6 net carbs. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. I don't even pay attention. They're the ones that me and Dino made pizzas with. Oh my gosh. I love them. So I had that and some bacon last night. And I had the savory chicken keto chow for breakfast. I think that was yesterday. I don't know. I've lost track of time. So if you saw the video, you would know what I ate yesterday. Because I personally cannot remember if that was yesterday or the day before. It might have been the day before. It might have been, I don't know. I recorded it all. It was the day before. I didn't have this out. I didn't have this savory stuff because I had a taco salad. So I had 2 meals yesterday. The taco salad one, a bag of those Quest chips, and the quesadilla, low carb quesadilla with a bacon. Now I remember. The keto chow was the day before. Everything's running into each other because I'm not staying awake for too many hours. So on maintenance, these are things I could eat every day on maintenance and not really gain any weight. But they don't help me lose any weight. So hopefully, I can at least, I still have like 7 weeks or so to lose 20 pounds. Not counting the water weight now because, you know, I'm back up. So, I will be happy if within 7 weeks I stay below 157. Like, I haven't ever hit 157, but if I get to 157 and I stay below that, I've decided I'm going to be happy and I'm going to take it. That I can't control what happens. I thought, you know, I could work out every day, do all these major cuts, really control everything I eat and what happens, and yeah, the world was throwing balls at me, bombs, literally a firebomb, being like, no, you can't control what happens. Also, this has taught me a lesson, a big lesson. I cannot get surgery to have my skin removed. And I have really been trying to talk myself into liking my legs because it's my problem area. And I can't talk myself into liking it. And then this happened. And I look at my hands, and I loved my hands no wrinkles, beautiful, and I don't know if it's going to look like that ever again. So it's taught me that the scars from my weight loss, or should I say the scars from being fat, that's what they are. The scars I can't control. It might be gross, it might be ugly, it might offend people, but it's something I can't control because I'm getting horrible looks about my hand. I can't wrap it up. You're not supposed to. It's not oozing. It's just skin. It's not, I'm not touching anything in the stores with it. But I realized that you can have scars for other reasons too, out of your control, that you're stuck with for life. So I accepted that this is going to be scarred and look like this for life. So why is it so hard for me to accept I could have loose skin on my thighs for the rest of my life? Why? Because I worked so hard and I want a pretty, perfect body? Why? Why? Seriously. I'm going to be with Dino for life. He already said so. He said I don't have a choice. I'm his for life. He said that when I was over 300 pounds. He said that when I was not the person I am today at all. And he still says that today because he loves me to death. So I don't need to go impressing some guy. I don't need to be worried, well, when you tell your first date that you have loose skin, because I'm never going to have to go through that, thank God. That was a fear I had. When I started my weight loss journey, I was in the middle of a divorce, and I met Dino, and he knew how fat I was and everything, and he didn't care. But before that, I was literally sitting there thinking, okay, when someone sees you and you're fat, they know they're getting fat, okay? They know you're fat. They know what they're getting, right? They see 70-inch waist, they know they're getting fat. When they see me, except you could tell with my arms, but when you see me and clothes, especially my size 7 jeans, you don't know you're getting any loose skin anywhere. My thighs look perfect in those jeans. My ass looks perfect in those jeans. I don't have any bulging over, so they wouldn't have known that when I took them off, I was getting loose skin like an old lady. No offense. Don't get mad, because we're all gonna have that loose skin one day, anyways. But they wouldn't know that, so you have to tell them. And those are things that went through my head all the time. All the time. This is when I was fat. Losing weight, I've never had to think about that because I've had Dino the whole entire time. He's seen it on. He don't care about my loose skin. He said even if I could get loose skin surgery, he wouldn't let me because he'd be too scared something horrible would happen to me. Of course, you know, me and my stubborn ass, I'd be like, you can't tell me I couldn't have it if I wanted it. But luckily, I can't have it, so there's no fighting over that. But yeah, those are things that go through my head and went through my head before him. And now I'm trying to realize that if I can accept horrible, maybe scars from this burn, which my hands have always been something I loved about myself, then, and my legs were too, so that's one reason that having the loose skin is going to drive me crazy. I need to learn to accept all the areas and all the scars, whether it's made by fire or made from losing weight, being a fat person. I got lucky with my stomach. I had 2nd and 3rd degree burns 5 years ago on my stomach. And, or no, 4 years exactly. What? I'm gonna have to go look that up. I think I basically burned my hand around the time I burnt my stomach. Oh, hell to the no. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. But, yeah, I got lucky because it didn't scar all over my stomach. And I've gotten lucky with loose skin on my stomach so far. Of course, there's still fat we're losing, and there's still fat in my thighs. but I'll probably never be the person who's lost all their fat. Because let's get real. I am never going to be the person that's in the 120s. Of course, I said I'd never be the person in the 170s probably, but I want it to be. But I honestly don't want to be the person in the 120s. And I think I would have to get to the 120s to get all the fat gone. Or majorly lift weights to build it in the muscle, like replace the fat to muscle. I could see myself building it into muscle and never being in the 120s, but losing my fat that way, before ever going into the 120s. I don't want to be that stick. And the more you lose also, oh, my phone is overheating. Okay, so my phone overheated, so I don't know if that recorded me telling y'all that my phone overheated because it stopped recording. I don't even know exactly where it stopped recording at. So what did I get? I got me some carb zero, sugar-free Telemonk jerky that I'm eating right now. Still in my first collagen coffee. I got a bunch of keto ice creams for me and my family. And now I realize this place was a little expensive. I came to Publix. And I had to put in an order at Walmart because they don't have any bread or buns here or some other stuff I need. So I put in an order this evening to pick up that stuff for my family, not for me. And I am picking up me some more low carb wraps for the weekend. And yeah, that's it so far. I hit my hand, so I'm not in the best mood right this minute. It pulled more skin off. So I'm going to shut up and get driving. Alright, so the cats are eating keto tonight. We had a lot of old meat in the freezer that my mom just threw on the griddle out here for the cats because it's old and it's been frozen forever, so I'm sure it tastes nasty, but they're getting to eat keto. Yay, kitties. Alright, so let me show you what my hand is looking like. I'm under a shelter so the sun can't get to it. It is pretty gross. This has happened in the last hour. I am not pilling it. It is just cracking and falling off all on its own. I am not going to pill it. I have been really good, even though it itches like crazy and stings. But it is, yeah, hopefully this is not grossing y'all out. This is happening all over, everywhere I was burned. But it's doing better. I'm so glad this area didn't get burned. In between got burned, though. But it's still very, very sore. Okay, it is 5:13. I'm having my first real meal of the day. I did have the beef jerky earlier. Y'all saw I ate 1 serving, so that was 1 ounce, 1 carb, 90 calories. I'm not really tracking. I'm just tracking in my head. So I'm having the low carb tortilla shell. It's on the thumbnail of the brand. 2 slices of cheese and 3 ounces of sweet sliced boar's head ham, which is 1 carb for 3 ounces. So this thing right here, it is, I think, 7 net carbs for the tortilla shell, 1 carb for the ham. I'm having 2 carbs in cheese. So it's about 10 carbs for this thing. And I had 2 coffees, so that's 2 more carbs. So since I'm doing that carb, I am still way in my limits, and I might have a serving of the ice cream later. Alright, so it is 4 net carbs. Only 4 net carbs. 15 total, but 4 net carbs for this. And since I'm doing net carbs, it makes my little food I'm about to eat way less than I thought it was. It's about 7 net carbs total for my meal. So that's 8, 9, 10. I've had 10 net carbs for the day. And my ice cream's really low, so I probably will be having ice cream, and I'll show y'all. Okay, so I am just at Walmart waiting for the pickup order. I got my daughter a few keto ice creams and a lot of diet sodas from my parents. And I had 1 serving of the keto ice cream, like I said I was going to have. I don't know, I wasn't crazy about it today. I normally really love that peanut butter one, but I don't know, today I just wasn't into it, so 1 serving, that's it. And Monday or Tuesday, I will probably start total carbs back. But I've decided to give myself a break, like I've been talking about. My hand is really, really stinging right now. It is as the day goes on, it is peeling more and more and more and more, driving me completely insane and looking really gross right now, so I'm not even going to show y'all. I wanted to go inside Walmart to pick up something while I waited, but that's not going to happen because my hands. I can't put sanitizer on it. I'll scream my head off, and it's so gross. I don't want people to have to see it. So it is what it is. So how's everyone doing? Anyone trying any cuts right now? Anyone on total net carb? Like, what are you doing? I really am upset that my whole cuts got thrown off with the boo-boo. That's really bothered me. It's like I keep getting thrown off the train. Like, I did really great, had a great number in February. Dino came and I got thrown off that train 1 billion times, and then started cutting again and starting to get all that water weight back off, and then bam. Nope, ain't happening because I got a boo-boo. So we're gonna try again real soon. Let me show you the ice creams I got for myself. No sugar. I store my parents' food in here too. So this is probably the one I'm having today. It is 1 carb per serving. It's 4. I could have that whole thing if I wanted to. My other ones I got the peanut butter fudge. I've never had before. I do Enlighten mostly for me. They do Halo Top mostly for them. But this one's a lot more. This is 8 per thingy. I don't remember if I've tried this one before or not. And I did get me 1 Halo Top. It's 8 per thing. I do like this one. So, yeah. You can get ones that are way less, or ones that anywhere between 4 carbs and 9 a container when looking at Halo Top or Enlightened. Or Rebel ice cream too. I just can't have Rebel.